Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today is New Year's Eve, and I'm going to do this video recapping how this year has been for me, because I don't really plan on doing a lot of videos next year. I just plan on working to get some projects out there. So let's start with day one. 2014, January 1st. First thing I did was, remember, pray. Now, some of you guys, if you watch some of my other videos, you already know everything in detail. I'm just going to go through all this as fast as I can so that you guys can see how crazy this year was. So my first 3 minutes of this year, I prayed, thanked God for everything, and, said what I hoped to happen. I prayed over my query letters and a video of my web series and one of my songs that I have written. So I prayed over all that, hoping that this year would be the year for all that to happen. So let me go through this year for you. This year has been by far the craziest year I've ever since I've been in California, since September 21st, I believe, or 22nd, probably the 21st, when I got out here for school, of 2009. This year was by far like the craziest, okay? That one, and 2013 was pretty bad, but as far as living wise and everything, this was a crazy year. So, prayed the first 3 minutes. And this year was the first year that I actually fasted. I fasted 30 days from Facebook. I didn't eat any meats, but I still I didn't eat any meats. Yeah, I did eat some substitutes, which would be like some eggs or something. But for the most part, no meats. I did no meats, and then I fasted from a lot of stuff. I only drank water. It was a tough fast. I did that for 30 days. I did that for, I don't remember, but whatever, I got a video up. Then I did a second fast, and that one was for about, I think, 40 days. And that one was the Daniel fast. I did it for 40 days, and I didn't eat between 6 and 6, and I lost a lot of weight. 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So I fasted twice this year. I got evicted the day one of my fasts completed, the second fast, I don't remember, but after one of my fasts, or when I don't remember, but soon as something completed, I got an eviction notice on my my apartment. I stayed in that apartment since 2012 when I graduated. So 2012 to April or something of 2014, which is around my birthday, I got evicted. So I had to move in with a friend who was not an ex-friend. And then I stayed with her. That one didn't work out. So I stayed with her for like a month and a half. Then I had to move out of her apartment because she started tripping on some other stuff and was charging me way too much. Then I had to move in with this other dude who I did a video on called Housemate Hell, Larry. I did a video. I stayed with him and he was real cool. I managed to deal with him for about 4 months. Then I am where I am now, and hopefully this works out. Everything's cool here. Hopefully until I get on my feet, this is where I can be until God sends me the money and stuff that I can stay on my own. So I'm hoping this works out here because I'm really tired of moving. So pretty much I felt like I did everything right this year. I still did my little stuff I shouldn't have did, but as far as fasting, I completed the Bible this year. I read through the whole Bible. Don't ask me if I remember everything I read, but I got the gist of most of the books in there. So this was the year I feel like I did everything genuinely right that I needed to do. And this was the craziest year for me. I dealt with a lot of crazy people. I cut off a lot of people. Like 2 of my friends, I just cut them off. They're now ex-friends because one of them was angry too fast. You just can't be around people that get angry over the dumbest stuff, and when you can't rely on somebody when they're mad, they're not your friend. So another one of these girls that I went to school with, she wanted to start talking again, and she started saying we should go out, and I was like, should I really bring her back around? I feel like God was testing me, because I felt like he closed that door, and even though I cut everybody else off, and I don't really got no friends right now, which I felt like God was testing me. Are you really about to bring her back around because you don't have options? Or you just gonna trust me that I'm about to bring some people in your life that you need in your life? So you know what? I didn't respond to her. I let it, I'll talk to her on, Facebook and stuff like that, but I didn't respond to her. And another one of my friends, you know, she got angry too fast. So, you know, I have one friend out here, you know, I'll say right now. But, you know, she lives super far. So pretty much I'm, you know, by myself right now. But I cut off everybody. There was one girl who, you know, I said at the beginning of this year, we fell out. And part of it was my fault because I meant everything I said to her, but I didn't. I should have said it in a better way. But I was just so furious. You know, you get tired of your friends doing the same stuff. Like, when will you learn? You just got out of this bad thing. And now that that's over, a week later, you rushing back into it with, you know, somebody else. And you just, same cycle, you know. So I got on her. I said it in a mean way. I just, you know, I just couldn't take it. So, you know, I tried to, you know, call her back. Even though that was January, it's now December. It's now December, and I tried to, like, talk to her again on Twitter. Told her to call me because I wanted to apologize for how I said whatever I said. And, you know, she wasn't trying to hear it. And you know what? I can't be mad at her for that because I did say everything in a mean way. I wasn't nice. I was real blunt and real mean about it. So I can't be mad at her for what I said. I mean, for not wanting to talk to me. But I did want to apologize to her before going into the new year. But she didn't want to hear it. And, you know, I'm not even tripping off that. She didn't know I was going to apologize. But, you know, that's what I was going to do if she would have just, you know, picked up the phone. I told her it was important because I feel like it was important to let her know, you know, I was sorry for how I said what I said and it should have been better. But you know what? Even though she doesn't want to talk to me anymore, at least what I said is in her head and she probably will, you know, be smarter. Maybe that's a huge reason, you know, God brought her in my life so that some of the stuff I said could get in there. Because I'm not one of them people that, you know, oh yeah, just go ahead and do the same thing again. You know, I don't do that. You know, I need to say stuff better. And that needs to be one of my New Year's resolutions. And believe me, I learn from other people and things that I've done. So I definitely learned from that. I'm going to work on saying things a lot nicer. Yeah. So, anyways, I moved 4 times this year. This was the year I fasted. I got evicted. Been dealing with all types of crazy people. Money has been crazy. You know what? It's been, you know, it's been rough. But, you know what? I'm hoping 2015, you know, I'm hoping what I wish would have happened this year happens next year. I'm honestly going to say all the stuff that I was praying for, I didn't get it this year. I mean, I am blessed. I did make it. I'm alive, you know. So I'm just going to say, yeah, everything that I prayed for, I didn't get it this year. But, you know, everything's on God's timing, you know. So he's always on time at the perfect timing. So, you know, I just keep that in mind. He's always been right on time for me. I can look back on my past and tell. So I got some New Year's resolutions. And my goal, I mean, my main resolution that I want to happen this year is to have 3 of my books on at least on Amazon. That's my resolution. I want to have 3 books on Amazon, and then I want to shoot another web series. So everything that I want to do is capable of being done. It's just the funds. Like, my books need editors, and those cost an arm and a leg. And of course I need the web series. I have to pay for, you know, cameras and stuff. That costs money. And then I need a website. You know, all this stuff costs a lot of money. So, you know what, I just got to pray and hope that, you know, some kind of way, you know, I'm trying to find different gigs to be a part of and, you know, get these things done, because I got visions, got dreams, you know, I just don't know if they on the same time frame as what God wants, but, you know, he's always on time. So this was a crazy year for me. Like I said, I don't plan on doing a lot of videos this coming year, if any. Well, I'll probably do some because, you know, I always have like a withdrawal from my videos, but I don't plan on doing as many. So I documented most of this year, or pretty much all of it, as long as I could, and I told you about everything that happened along the way. Got a lot of videos up talking about all the horrible things that's happened with the landlord at my apartment. I miss my old apartment, but yeah, that was my first apartment. But you guys have been crazy. I want to, you know, I made it though. You know, it's a crazy year, and I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Keep working towards your goals. Don't give up, and just trust that God is always on time and he will provide for you. So happy new year, everybody. Peace.